Top of the morning to you. Are you setting your big goals correctly? I'm challenged by some training I did last week, and I've got my W.A.Y SMART goals. I'll put a link down in the doobly-doo below this video for W.A.Y SMART goals. W, written, assessed, yours, specific, measurable, achievable, attainable, and appropriate. Realistic, I guess that's realistic, appropriate, and time bound. And in my training last week, really getting into a new aspect of my coaching is that unconscious and conscious mind difference, and that internal and external mind difference. And our unconscious mind is really simple. It deals with pictures and short stuff, short descriptions. And so many times in my W.A.Y SMART goals, I want to go, I'm going to do this, and it's going to make this much money, and I'm going to have this many people in it, it's going to do this, and it's going to do that, and it's going to do so very, very, very specific, and it's going to be done by this date and this time. And sometimes they happen, and sometimes I'm part of the way there. But the unconscious mind is the goal getter. In the training I just completed my certification, they were talking about the unconscious mind as being the goal getter, the part that actually gets the goal done. And the conscious mind is the goal setter. And the conscious mind, I got analysis paralysis, I've got all kinds of issues going on, it's going crazy, it's got vivid pictures, it's got ideas, it never stops, I'm a parent of 5 kids, you can imagine what's going on. And then I'm trying to listen to God and the Holy Spirit and my mastermind groups. Holy conscious mind boggling. And our unconscious mind wants the simple stuff, really clear cut. Your conscious mind, unconscious mind collects all the information, gathers all the information, and gives you consciously what you need to be safe and to process stuff at a safe level. And sometimes I'm learning to have a conversation with my unconscious mind saying, I can handle that. Or is it okay with you for me to handle that? Or that's not too much for me right now. And so getting into the goal setting, a lot of times my goal is up here, whoosh, consciously, but unconsciously, my unconscious mind is like, no, you're not doing that. So to simplify those goals and align it with my conscience, my unconscious, they said and guided me, and I'm working through this right now, to set one parameter, one measure, instead of 57 different measures. And I don't know what it is with the number 57. I use that in so many examples of exaggeration and lotsness. So if you hear 57, you know that means lotsness. Yes, I know lotsness is not a word. But to set one goal, instead of my next mastermind group will have a certain dollar value and a certain number of people in it, and it's to set one thing. At this point in time, I will have 8 people in the next mastermind group to launch. Or at this point in time, I will have X dollars in my bank account for the efforts that I'm putting out. And really just being that specific and then visualizing it, building up that imagery, building up that reality of the systems and tools, looking in my accounting software and seeing that money show up. Or on the other side goal, the separate goal, looking at my registrations and seeing 8 people signed up, visualizing that part, that victory, and that celebration of what it'll do for them and what it'll do for me, what collecting that money will do for the people that have paid me to serve them, and what it will do for me as I continue to serve my family and grow and serve others. And I'm excited about it because I'm pretty sure that my spirit, my Holy Spirit, and my unconscious mind have given me some detours and some turns to take instead of leading me to the goal. So, simple question in the doobly-doo this morning is put down in the doobly-doo, do you give simple goals in the past? Have you given simple goals that your unconscious mind can handle and process and work with the Holy Spirit and work with God to deliver those goals? Or have your bigger long-term 3-month, 12-month, 3-year goals been more detailed out and structured so that your unconscious might derail it? It reminds me of the story of the 300 when I think it's Barak was making the attack on somebody in the Bible. I didn't study. This is unprepared, unscripted, and he had too many men, and God said, I don't want you to think you've done this. And I think that's where we get with our unconscious, with our spirit, with our Holy Spirit, and with God, we get that alignment and keep things simple. And then the strategic plan following it all is tell them what I'm going to do and discern what I'm going to do. Help me, guide me what to do, and deliver. So I already told you what to do in the doobly-doo, so do that, and you be blessed.